All right, let's do this one more time. Put away the jelly. Let's jam, Marty. 8:55 a.m.
I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and jump into it, show you some temperatures around. Anywhere from 74 in Cockeysville and Westminster to 76 Glen Burnie. Fort Meade, Pasadena 75, Middle River, Kingsville 77, 73 the Aberdeen Proving Ground today. It's going to be moderate, moderate humidity that is, but it's going to be hot temperature. 90s is going to be the high. Overnight tonight, we'll say rather warm, rather humid. 71 degrees will be your overnight low. Max, take it away.
The family of Korryn Gaines gets a major win after a $38 million verdict from a wrongful death lawsuit is reinstated. The 23-year-old was shot and killed by police during an hours-long standoff in Baltimore County. Her 5-year-old son was injured. Police said Gaines pointed a shotgun at officers trying to serve an arrest warrant, but her family says officers used excessive force. A special appeals court ruled to reinstate the verdict awarded to the family in a civil suit. Some of the newest coronavirus cases we're learning about are linked to some restaurants in Baltimore's Canton neighborhood after some employees tested positive. On Facebook, Lee's Pint and Shell, Cowboy Row, as long as Looney's Pub all wrote they would close their doors so their employees get tested and the restaurants get deep cleaned. The Maryland Science Center at the Inner Harbor, this is good news, reopens this morning at 10 o'clock. The center will be open at 25% capacity, Thursdays through Sundays from 10 a.m. to 5. Guests should reserve their tickets online. Online ticket fees have been waived. All right, so this is a very important morning here at WJZ. In just minutes, you'll have to rescan your TV in order to keep watching WJZ over the air with your digital antenna as a federal mandated frequency change takes place at 9 a.m. Sean Stryker explains why you have to do this and what it means.
You've seen the promos asking digital antenna users to rescan their TVs for over-the-air channels after 9 a.m. today.
That means you'll have to rescan the channels.
And you may be wondering why. Well, the FCC is mandating certain stations across the country switch to a new frequency to open up space in the airwaves.
When it all settles to the consumer, there won't really be any difference.
Everything from satellites to cell phones take up space on the radio frequency spectrum. It's been determined that television stations take up more space than needed, so we've been asked to condense our signals to allow for more room for entities like cell phone carriers.
The explosion of cell phones and everything wireless has put a demand for extra channels to the cellular carriers.
This could allow for things like better access to 5G internet. But what does it mean for your TV?
Basically, their TV has to memorize where the channels are again.
In order to do that, you have to rescan your TV, but it's actually pretty simple. First, look for the menu on your remote. Click that, look for something that says antenna, auto program or scan. From there, click start, and you're all set.
The TV set will receive all the new channels, and because the channel number, we transmit the actual channel number that shows up on the TV, it'll tune just like it always did.
Meaning your TV will still recognize channel 13-1 as WJZ, and you'll still be able to see your favorite smiling faces. I'm talking about you, Max and Marty, when you flip on that television.
Now again, just to reiterate, this isn't for people who watch WJZ through a cable or satellite provider. This is only for those who watch us over the air. Reporting from the WJZ parking lot, I'm Sean Stryker.
Sean Stryker, I like that guy. So starting today, WJZ will be running off our auxiliary antenna while we work to replace our main antenna. The auxiliary antenna is not able to output the same amount of power as our main antenna. Now, the main antenna will be installed by August 1st, pending weather, of course. So for the next month, people who live outside the Baltimore County area who watch WJZ with an antenna may have an issue seeing our signal. Once the main antenna is installed, the people unable to see us will need to rescan again. But back to what you need to do this morning. And once again, if you watch WJZ over cable, Fios, or on satellite, you don't have to do anything. It's only if you watch us over a digital antenna. Remember, if you have any issues, you can call 1-800-CALL-FCC.